Hey everybody, this is my Gourami tank, and I just wanted to shoot a sort of follow-up video to one I shot a few days ago. Not too long ago, I recently started using Seachem's Flourish. It's a trace nutrient supplement for your planted tank, and I basically shot a video about what good results I've had from it so far. And this is kind of just a follow-up video to say I think my results are actually a little too good, and I'm probably going to cut back on how much I use it. I've been doing 2 doses a week, and I do 1 cap full in my 55-gallon tanks. I believe the measurement is 1 cap full to 50 gallons. And even though it's a 55-gallon tank, I have a lot of rock work and woodwork in there, so I displace quite a few gallons. So there's probably only 45 gallons of water in this tank, maybe something like that. So I just do a single cap full dose once around midweek and then once on the weekends. And I've been doing that for about 3 weeks now. And it's just getting to be too much for me. The vigor with which my red Tiger Lotus is growing is just astonishing. I have had to remove 5 of these sort of surface runners, these shoots that go up and look for the surface, and it has only been a couple of days, and I now have at least one more. Oh, I didn't even realize my gold Gourami's hiding back in there. She looks beautiful hiding in these Tiger Lotus. So I'm not complaining in any sense like that. I'm really happy with the results, but I'm too happy with them, I guess you could say. The plants are just growing out of control, and this tank has always been one that I've had to get in there and do a fair amount of plant maintenance anyway. This Tiger Lotus in this tank tends to be a pretty vigorous grower to begin with, and so does this temple plant. They both are rooted into my planted tank substrate. I use the Eco Complete. There's 2 different versions of that. One is Eco Complete, and I cannot think of the name of the other. I think it's Floramax. But they are both made by Carib Sea, and they're both the same overall product as far as form and function. The real difference is when you buy Eco Complete, it comes with black water in the bag, and the black water is there to keep the nitrifying bacteria alive. The idea is that it's actually like a live gravel, and you can put it into your aquarium and it will be sort of pre-cycled. I don't know if it works that well. I've never tried it as far as being pre-cycled, but whenever I've used it in a new tank, I have had that tank cycle in very quickly, so I'm sure it helps, and it's a really good substrate. I really like it. It provides the trace nutrients and trace minerals for plants, but only those plants that are actually rooted into it, like my temple plant and my Tiger Lotus over here. Everything else in this tank is either attached to a rock or a tree, or it's floating. And those were the plants that I was hoping would get the real benefit of the trace minerals. This one in particular, this is my water Sprite, and it is not supposed to be a lace leaf, and I actually have lace leaf water Sprite, and it does not look like this anyway. Let's have a little look at this one into the top now that I've got the babies removed out of there to some degree. So you can see how almost needle-like the leaves are. They're these spindly little twiggy looking things. It's really a strange growing plant. Water Sprite. I knew I'd get it there in a minute. So if we come down here to my Black Ghost Knifefish tank, I removed a lot of it the other day. So nope, there's none in here. I was hoping we would get to see some of my actual lace leaf water Sprite, and that is not it. This is another tank that I think I'm going to stop using that treatment on. Right now, this tank is being treated for cyanobacteria. Today's the final day. I'm going to be taking that air stone out and doing a water change and wiping the glass down. So look forward to that. There will be a video coming up real soon on my follow-up for my cyanobacteria treatment on this tank. But I thought I had the lace leaf. Here it is. I was looking in the wrong tank. This is what lace leaf water Sprite is supposed to look like. It's beautiful, but it's definitely got a much different appearance. It's feathery and fine, and you know, it's a pretty plant. It doesn't look like it's growing funny. It just looks like a lace leaf water sprite. And I guess I probably ought to be getting in here and thinning this one out a little bit too. That's getting a tad bit on the bushy side. But at any rate, that's what a lace leaf looks like. And you can see right here some's actually growing up out of the water, and you can see that nice fine, it almost looks like a fern of some sort. But then we come back over to this one, and it most definitely does not look like a fern of some sort. It looks strange. It looks like it's malnourished or something. So that was really the point of me putting the trace minerals or trace nutrients in here, was to see if I could get this plant to start growing more effectively. So I don't think I've really given it enough time. I don't think 3 weeks is enough time to bear that out, whether that's going to make a change or not. So I'll probably keep using it, at least in this tank, until I run out of it. I only got a small bottle, so I've probably only got another week or two worth of doses left. So we'll see how it goes. Again, you know, today I'm going to have to get in there and do some more maintenance on that temple plant and water sprite. The red Tiger Lotus and the temple plant over there are going to need a little bit more manicuring to keep them under control. So make sure you're subscribed. You won't miss anything I've got coming up. Again, I am going to do that other video this afternoon on my Black Ghost knife fish tank. So you don't want to miss that, and you don't want to miss anything else. So don't forget, this is my Gourami tank. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll see you real soon in the next one.